Good morning, Aries. Welcome to your June 1st read. We are collecting messages from the universe regarding the energy surrounding you. We are looking at how Aries is feeling about work, how Aries is feeling about Virgo and their future. We're looking at what Aries can expect from today energetically, where she needs to put her focus, what important messages she's looking to get and receive information, details. So let's jump in. The first card that we pulled, divination. Beyond the veil. And we are looking for information beyond the veil. We are looking for insight. So what does Aries need to know about their overall energy? What does Aries need to know about their overall energy? Divorce, experiencing a breakup. Holy Spirit, give us clarity on this divorce, experiencing a breakup. That can be a very painful card, Aries, but it's also a card that represents a dynamic shift. That word, that action, that energy supports your future. It's not a hindrance. It's a supportive energy. Above that, we have divination. For that, I strongly feel that you're being asked by the universe to remember what your power is. We all have the ability to tap into source, to receive the insight, the illumination that we are looking for. Tell me more, Spirit, about this divorce card. Tell me more, Spirit, about this divorce card. Thank you. It leads to a honeymoon. We know what a honeymoon is. It's the delicious time that we spend enjoying something fresh and new. It's exciting. We don't have any experiences to cause us to guard ourselves. We're open. We release. We receive. We accept. We are in this honeymoon period. A potential challenge to this releasing of energy that Spirit is saying, go beyond the veil to receive insight, direction, power, guidance, drive, to see a closure, a divorce occur, a breakup between what one once believed as foundational energy necessary to move forward in the direction the soul desires to go. Observing the Seven of Pentacles at this moment, considering the harvest, what will be brought forward. Is this the work that is serving? Is this the moving towards mastery? Is this going to produce the yield the soul desires? And in asking that, we are reminded that in moving forward in any situation that is new, we can enjoy, expect, receive the experience of fresh. And that's what I'm feeling Spirit is saying is, it is difficult to divorce yourself from past energies and beliefs. And this is powerful because my aunt and I were just talking about this before the read. And she was mentioning that she has belief systems that she questions. Why did I hold to that? Why did I adhere to that? Why was that an important energy to bring forward? Why did I give that to my children? What was my driver? And we realized that there are many times that we are giving energy to something that is expired, that is no longer relevant to the current conditions, to the current circumstances. And that's the biggest message that I'm picking up for you, Aries, right now, is don't be afraid to reevaluate. Seven of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to reevaluate the work that you're doing and where you're putting that energy. Don't be afraid to look at something and ask honestly. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be a liar. Don't be deceptive. Ask honestly. Is this energy that serves me? Am I in a position to take on the challenge, to create the mindset of newness, of excitement, of adventure, of unknown possibilities? When we are in a honeymoon period, that's how we feel. The next card that I have is communicate. Communication breakdown. Okay, this is beautiful. At the foundation of the reading, we have compromise, forgive, work it out. Find that middle ground where two souls, two energetic souls, are not competing. They're not the Five of Wands. They're not in competition with each other. It's not the Five of Swords where it's a win at all cost, or somebody wins at somebody else's expense. Somebody loses, somebody wins. Winner take all. Communicating also indicates the power to listen. The power to listen, Aries. The power to listen. Good communication skills come directly out of good listening skill. Are you a good listener, Aries? Are you listening? Can you hear? Oh, goodness. Okay, so we got the Liar card, and we got the Liar card in our mind's eye. So we know, Aries, what this Liar card is indicating. Yes, people might be acting with less than altruistic motivations. They might be self-serving in their energy. You might. Again, Aries, this card came into my mind's eye specifically for you, representing you, asking you to be honest to you, for you, with you. Deceiving oneself, I believe, is our biggest crime against our own well-being. The other card we have is, okay, you've got the Health card. Now, Aries, this card is a fantastic card to see because it reminds us your health is important. Are you being nurturing to your own temple? Are you feeding the soul that resides in your temple that was built beautifully and perfectly throughout creation and its presence in this moment? Are you feeding that with all of the highest and the best energy available? We're not just talking food, Aries. Food is a biological need. Food is not just a material object. Food, the best food, the most beneficial food is going to be your spiritual diet. That is where you are going to bring in the best power to keep the temple clean, because there's a lot of thoughts and a lot of energy and a lot of belief systems, and some that you have formed and some that have been formed over you, overlaid. That's been my big word I've noticed in the last couple days, is energetic overlay. So your health, well, Aries, I believe that this is not only talking about taking care, getting the care that you need, getting your teeth fixed, getting your teeth cleaned. That's very important. Getting physical, getting your annuals. And I'm not feeling like traditional Western medicine is the answer per se. I'm feeling actually Eastern and Western. I'm strongly feeling acupuncture, acupressure, meditation, becoming more involved in the community of spiritual awareness. That will create healthier around you, around us collectively, yes. And communication is in the center. So what we are receiving, Aries, and we're going to look at, we don't really have numbers on the board, so we're going to ask Spirit since we left our baby tarot cards in a car, which nothing is an accident. I thought I had brought way more with me, but I brought with me exactly what I need. Right now, I believe you, Spirit, are asking me to work with what I have brought, for what I have brought is exactly what I need. So let's go ahead and look at divorce. The cards that we have are Practical Magic, the Inner Witch Oracle. Yeah, my one set of tarot is downstairs, but I do know that I brought it because I was looking at them on the ride up, which was a wonderful trip. I really appreciate Spirit having this time with me. I really value this opportunity to be immersed with other fellow seekers. I give this day over to you. I offer up my highest, my most beneficial energy to be in contact with the highest and most beneficial energy. So we have the rose. So what we have here is confidence, having the confidence to move forward, being confident to release past belief patterns that aren't serving you, divorcing yourself from harmful energy, allowing yourself to enjoy with confidence these honeymoon periods. Savor them, they are gifts from the universe. Our next one, it says Practical Magic. This is going to give you more energy. We all have a portion of energy gifted to us. And this is going to sit with the communication card. Energy, Aries energy. Energy to communicate, energy to forgive, energy to work it out. Trust the universe to provide you the guidance, the direction, the energy. Because I know, Aries, as I myself, I understand that sometimes I am conscious of the awareness that I am misusing my energy, that I am not using it to its fullest. And I have a feeling there's going to be more for that. Okay, here we go. Under health, we've got spell work. We've got spell work. This is insight. You are given insight with health issues that could arise, but insight into what are your thoughts? What are you thinking right now? You're going to start to notice because you're asking, and what you ask for in harmony with what is best for you comes to you. It is a done deal. It is a check that will not bounce. That is a promise. When you seek the very energy, the very path, the very direction that is in harmony with your purpose, with what you have been created to bring forward, you are given the insight, the energy, the confidence. That's a big word for you, Aries. As confident as you are insecure, powerful. Be at peace with revelations that bring discomfort. Do not turn your insightful eye from revelation brought for your growth, for your highest, for your best. Answers come to you. Those who seek find. Those who knock, the doors opened. You have the tools. We all are gifted with exactly what we need in our tool chest. But some of us, our tools have gotten rusty. Some of us, we haven't taken care of our tools, and they need to be cleaned, polished, brought back to their original glory. We're not looking to excuse anymore. We're not looking for justification to fail. We are looking for revelation to succeed. That card sits on the liar card. The health card. Although I can see that we would also consider the request to assess, analyze, and process our insight relating to our health Your thoughts impact your cellular well-being in your body. We don't like to really acknowledge that statement because that means that we are in direct, responsible relationship to the ailment that is rising up within the temple. And it is not meant to rise up and cause harm. It's meant to rise up and create awareness. We are given access to answers for issues in the temple, in the body. I recommend Louise Hayes. You go back to her. She's really good. Okay. For the Liar card, be careful of someone sneaky. Aries, that could be you yourself. And since this is a direct reading for you, we're going to ask, are you being reckless? See, a reckless action typically will be tied to a dishonest belief system. When we are reckless, when we abandon, when we lie to ourselves, we impede on our progress. We create a detour. Honesty within the soul, honesty within one's own look. When we seek to deceive ourselves, ourselves are deceived. When we lie to ourselves in an attempt to justify action or circumstance, we create a recklessness in our action. We initiate the initiator. That card just came to my mind and I'm trying to remember, is that the Hierophant or the Hermit? The initiator. Is that... Okay, thank you, Spirit. So to continue moving forward, Rose Quartz, healing. All right, thank you, Source. See, it's a progressive story. And we're never left without our next step. What we are is lost if we don't take that time to meditate, to sit, and to receive what we need for that day. And we're asked to cast our desires forward into the future of possibilities, but to be mindful and living in today, not worrying about tomorrow, not pining over the past, not digging the past back up, but being in today, in the moment, healing. You know what? I feel that this card needs to sit on the honeymoon card. I'm feeling, Spirit, that in seasons of a honeymoon, great healing cellularly occurs. The benefit of laughter, of being and creating in your environment as much joy. And joy, let's do this, because the word enjoy, give power to the joy and enjoy what you are experiencing. So we've got the root word joy, and then we have a prefix, en, and now it is asking us to actively do something with that joy. And we're going to get the definition of that because we want to listen to what Spirit is saying. We want to receive all that is meant for us in its fullness without detour. I feel like there's one more card that we are being asked to pull, one more position to fill. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we're building. Thank you. Pets. Oh my gosh, this keeps coming up. Spirit, there's more to this card than just pets. Speak to me. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. I do feel every time I get that card, Daisy is saying, I want more love. I do. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And she has been energetically speaking to me over the years about asking to be loved the way that you want to be loved. If you need more love, if you need to be pet, if you need food, if you want to go out on a walk, if you want to go outside, communicate. Pets communicate clearly. It's whether we're willing to listen or not. And then when we're not listening to them, they begin to act out in recklessness or destructive behavior, which is powerful because humans do it too. This pet card, Aries, this is telling me, and I really feel like this is more of a collective, but this is really saying to me, employ the healthiest aspect of your animal self into communication. Tap into what your needs are. Be clear. Human beings, the beauty of animals is that it's just simple. They don't overthink things. They just act based on the immediate need. Do I need to protect my family? I attack. Do I need to eat? I bark, I cry, I look at them with my big, beautiful, chocolatey brown eyes. Do I want to go for a walk? I give this energy, I let them know, hey, it's been a while, I need a walk. They show us, they teach us, they instruct us by observational action. We may not understand it in the frontal lobe, but our lizard brain, our million-year-old lizard brain, it knows that language. It already has the software to communicate. So allow yourself to be communicated with spiritually, energetically, and know through observation of your animal that this is real, that what is occurring in the ethereum is real. Your thoughts matter. They create real outcomes. They are the driver behind your actions. So your swords drive your wands that impact your cups and your pentacles. So we've got 2 on the left of the equal sign and 2 on the right of the equal sign. We've got our thoughts and plus our actions equal our money and our love. Oh, Death Watch Beetle. Fear. Interesting. Oh, see that? See that? Oh, what did we talk about, pets? How do they communicate energetically? What drives us? Quiet, silently, energetically? Our fear. Our fear. Death Watch Beetle. Let the fear of the unknown pass away from you. Wisdom is what you need in making a decision, not fear. Fear is an old belief system that was created in order to protect us. We pick up energetically. Oh, that's what you're getting. There it is with the pet card. Oh, Spirit, you are so amazing. Listen, you're being asked to work in the energetic field more than you're being asked to work in the mental field. You're being asked to take this up and out of your head. Because in your head, collective, Aries, the fear energetically, powerfully impacts. And that is communicated by this pet card. This pet card talks about energy. You see, animals cannot talk to you in your language of understanding. in the language in which you were trained up to communicate. Animals remind you that how we have always communicated in the past, in times gone by, are through our actions and not our words. Science and studiers of humanity have confirmed that we communicate and receive communication 90% through body language, through perception. 10% is received through what is said. What we like to do as humans, and Aries, what the universe, the spirit of love, is asking. And now let's pick this up so you can see this layout. Okay. Here we go. Oops. Go ahead and take that in. I know it's going to be upside down, and that's going to be irritating. So I'm going to detach this and this so I can come at it in front. Okay. So let's recap, Aries. So we can hold on to this. This has been one of the most beautiful, clearly, powerfully insightful readings. And I thank you, Holy Spirit, for the pleasure and the honor. For you have opened this reading up with the keyword divination, beyond the veil. Beyond the veil. We know what that means. Into the unseen. So our overarching message for today, beautiful soul, is this. You're being asked to have confidence in moving forward in the action and energy of divorcing yourself from beliefs that no longer serve you, period. You are able to do that in your confidence. Because what is your confidence rooted in? Well, as you get to know you, getting to know all about you, you gain your confidence. Then back here, you've got this honeymoon period that comes out of this healing period. This healing comes through this honeymoon. Honeymoon is just simply saying, enjoy every aspect of the day as if it was a honeymoon. Don't project the past on a fresh situation. You're meant to savor it with excitement and enthusiasm as if you've never experienced it before. Pets are to remind you that fear is a thought, a belief system that has been imparted and been anchored by experience, but it is only a thought. It is only a preconceived idea, for that is all a thought is capable of in the sword energy. You can only mull over, think about, worry about, focus on, pick apart a thought. But it's just a thought. It's just a belief that may or may not have any validation. It may, more than likely, be an empty container that comes forward with nothing in it. Nothing happened. That never happened. Never was going to happen. It was all created, all that fear, all that angst, all that anxiety, for nothing, for naught. That is the powerful message of this. Health, spell work, having insight, working the magic that's with you, using your energetic thoughts in creating spell works of possibility. Communicating, remembering that communication, yes, can be exhausting, but it's only exhausting if you're coming at it with an expectation of a certain outcome and you fight for that. This isn't that kind of healthy communication Spirit is talking about. Spirit's talking about the kind of communication that renews, restores, revitalizes your energy. Putting yourself in the field with other energetic souls that are communicating on the same vibrational level. And by that very activity, the byproduct is energy, positive, beneficial energy. The opposite of that, the other side of the coin, is if you are engaging in communication that is not beneficial, if you are choosing to be in a argument soul to soul, that is a energy depletion. And that is an important message Spirit is saying. Pick your battles. Pick your battles is what Spirit said. Be wise about where you put your energy, in what field. Because communication is the front runner to action. And if one communicates effectively, beneficial action moves forward. If one communicates in a harmful or ineffectual manner, then what moves forward is an energy that pulls you back. It's one step forward, 3 steps back. And that's why knowing, what am I communicating? What is my end goal here between this soul and myself, or this collective and me? What is my desired outcome? And if it is to drive your point home, Aries, get ready for 1 step forward, 3 steps back. That's not the point of good, healthy communication. Remember, to be a good communicator, you need to be a good listener. To be a good listener, you have to put and set off to the side your agenda. Come into a communicative environment with an open ear to hear the other person, and put your driver, your ego, set it off to the side. When you do that, Spirit gives you the energy, gives you the insight, gives you the confidence, gives you the healing, and helps you overcome these foolish thoughts of fear. And by that, just that very collection of numbers, if you will, because all we are mathematical expressions in the universe, and all we have to know and realize and remember is input in, output. Input, output. What you are putting in is what you are getting out. So if you don't like what you're getting, change what you're giving. And on that note, beautiful soul, I don't think there's any more to say. You are asked to keep yourself in a mind of beautiful energy and thought that focuses that there's more beyond this. It is power to bring healing, to bring the confidence. Again, Aries, don't forget, I'm going to say it again, fear is nothing but an illusion brought on by the past belief systems. Now, I'm not talking about safety fear. If your gut says, get out of here, that is your real, honest to God, fear coming up to protect you. When you have fear in your gut, Aries, when your gut, and I'm getting chicken skin, this is the key. When your gut says, get out, that's when you get out. If your head is driving it, no, those are just thoughts. When you need to act, when you need to listen, your body has a visceral response. So just remember that. Fear is just a thought. Real fear comes through your gut. The fear you're supposed to listen to, you sense it in your gut, your body, not in your mind. So don't get caught in the illusion. You've got this. It's going to be a great day. You're going to this incredible time with human souls that are seeking to vibrate at their highest frequency, I ask that we all enjoy, receive, and relish this beautiful gift. I thank you for the outcome of yesterday. And so on that note, Spirit, thank you for this reading. Thank you for providing something to touch back to and to remind me whose heart's desires are to manifest healing. 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 This is a time of healing. Thank you so much for opening up this message to me